Hey, you cannot has. This is people food. Okay, you can have a piece of cookie for good fortune.
Hey there, Net Best Buds, welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Ray. Foxy's underneath the table right there. And today we're going to be talking about Crazy Rich Asians. So Crazy Rich Asians is a movie based on the book in the Crazy Rich Asians series of books, I guess. I never heard of them, but I don't really read at all. Amanda actually got a couple of early screening tickets, so me, her, a friend of mine from work, and her fiance, we all went and had a great time. It actually comes out next weekend. It was a pretty good movie. But while I have you here at the beginning of the video, definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I do put out. And my question for you guys this video is, what's your favorite romantic comedy? Seeing as Crazy Rich Asians is a romantic comedy. Also, these three Blu-rays are the closest I could get in my collection to both romance and comedy being involved in there. So, yeah, Deadpool, Wedding Crashers, Princess Bride. My personal favorite romantic comedy, probably Along Came Polly. I really like that movie. I think that movie's really good. Love Ben Stiller in that movie. Also, Hank Azaria in that movie. He's really funny. When Nick takes his girlfriend Rachel home to Singapore for his best friend's wedding, Rachel learns that Nick's family is insanely rich and must prove herself to his family and friends. Especially his mother. So I thought the whole cast did a really fantastic job. I really didn't have an issue with any of the performances at all. The two leads, Constance Wu and Henry Golding, were fantastic, and I thought they had really great chemistry together. I really liked Michelle Yeoh's performance. You really get a sense of understanding as to why her character acts the way she does towards Rachel, which I thought was a great added element. Also, Ken Jeong and Awkwafina were hilarious in the movie. I also really liked the fact that there was a significant amount of family members that were on Nick and Rachel's side for them to be happy and together, even though a lot of the family and friends were kind of trying to push them apart because they're from separate worlds. While I'm on the topic of the family, they allude to Nick's dad a lot in the movie, and he's always away on business, and he never shows up. Don't know if he shows up in the later books, and hopefully later movies, but yeah, he never shows up in this, and I was really hoping it would turn out to be like Jackie Chan or Chow Yun-fat or some other famous Chinese actor. That would have been really cool. There's also even a B-plot to the movie with Nick's cousin Astrid and her husband. Her husband, just like Rachel, not super wealthy when they came into the family, and it shows a different side of what could happen down the road if there's not like a mutual respect between the two. So that was pretty cool, it was interesting. Also, I really liked the music throughout the film. I thought it was all really good. Especially the song at the end. I'm pretty sure it's a Coldplay cover. I'm not 100% certain which Coldplay song it is. I think it's either The Scientist or Yellow. So since this is a romantic comedy, even though it definitely leans more towards the romantic side than the comedy, you expect moments where Rachel's gonna screw up in front of Nick's whole family. And there are shots where you could see in a more comedic film that these would be the moments that the main character would totally screw up and make themselves look like an idiot. But they actually never go that far, which I really like. There's only one moment, I thought, with the fingers dipping in the bowl. But other than that, there's really not. And I was really glad they did that because I didn't really want to have that kind of anxiety, because I get anxiety with that kind of stuff. Oh boy, if someone gets embarrassed in a movie, I get anxious. I was waiting for it too. The movie's also great from a visual perspective, with loads of great locations, some really great shots and sequences that they used, and naturally some really gorgeous people. So I only had a few gripes with the movie, mainly that it's pretty cliche, pretty predictable, I would say. There's even a very predictable sequence where Nick has to win Rachel back, and if you've seen Friends, or Wedding Singer, or loads of other romantic comedies, you know exactly where it's going to take place. That being said though, the movie does an excellent job of getting you invested in their relationship, that it's ultimately just a really sweet scene. It was really nice. There's also a sequence in the beginning where they explain how Nick's mother finds out that he's bringing a girl to the wedding, and it's done through, I think, a really interesting use of social media connection shots, but it goes so quickly that somehow a girl's able to take a picture of Nick and Rachel and send it to like loads of other people, like, and you see it like in the web and people are like commenting and blah 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 all over the place. And then it gets to Nick's mom, and then she decides to call him, and then, but they're still at the same scene. So it happens way too quickly to be believable, I would say. I think what they should have done was had it go on, and then maybe like they're at Rachel's apartment sleeping or whatever, and Nick's mom calls him. That would have been a little more believable. Although the story may not be the most original, and you more or less know exactly how it's going to go, the movie was still an incredibly entertaining romantic comedy, and it didn't disappoint at all. Crazy Rich Asians gets an 8 out of 10. I do really hope that the movie's successful, not just for, everyone involved, but also because the later books in the franchise, I read the synopsis for at least the second one, there's some weird stuff. Like, there's a poisoning attempt and some organ shutdowns. It seems to get real soap opera-y, but I would love to watch it. I think it'd be fun and entertaining. So as always, thanks for watching the video, guys. It means a great deal you're continuing to watch the content that I do put out. As I said at the beginning, definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I do put out. Give the video a like, and share it with a movie-loving friend. Also, make sure to go down and leave that comment. Let me know what your favorite romantic comedy is. Now that I think about it, mine and Amanda's first movie was Bounty Hunter. And while that movie's not good, I think it's a romantic comedy. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya!